Things that are of a good report, think on these things. I got a little bird here. And you know, birds live in nests. How many knew that? You knew that, right? And a bird will just fly over your head, won't it? How many's ever had a bird fly over their head? And pretty much everybody. Even if you don't know it, there's birds flying over your head. And you can't really stop birds from flying over your head, can you? But if a bird decided to make a nest in your head, you could probably stop that, couldn't you? You probably wouldn't allow that to happen. You'd say, oh, no way, you're not going to live in my house and my hair. Some of your hair might be so big you might not know it. But, and the same way is with thoughts. Thoughts are like a bird. You can't stop a bird from flying over your head, and you can't stop thoughts from coming into your mind. You saw that girl that was up here. She had lots of different thoughts come into her head. She had a bad thing happen to her. How many's had something bad happen to them? All right? And sometimes from that bad thing happening to you, you get lots of thoughts that come to your head. And you can't stop them. They just come. That's where the enemy, the devil, speaks to us, is sometimes through our thoughts. That's the main way that he gets us, through the thoughts. And he'll try to speak to you. And those thoughts will come, and they'll just keep flying over your head like this little bird here. They'll just keep flying over your head. They might even land on your head. But once they start to build a nest in your hair, that's when you got to throw them away. That's when you have to reject them and say, you know what? These thoughts can't stay in my head. Do you know that every invention that was ever invented started off as a thought? Do you know that every sin ever committed started off as a thought? Every single one. No one was just like, oh, I'm committing murder. Here I am. No, they started off having a thought to commit murder or to rob a bank or to do something they weren't supposed to do. Every sin starts off as a thought, but every invention, every great thing that's ever been invented, everything you see in this room started off as a thought.